Hello. Hello. There's Charlie in here as well. Hello, everyone. How's it going? My apologies for the very late start there. Literally, as I was about to press the button to begin, my mum started ringing me. So I, was on the phone to her for a little bit about stuff. But it happens, it happens. Oh, hello. Thank you for the first time chat there, Volkeen. So, yeah, hi everyone. Let me just catch up with what has been happening. See who we've got in the chat. Thank you, Kimu, for resubscribing at tier 1. That's 34 months, and of course, that comes accompanied with a cheeky tug. So, what have we got? We've got, hello, Kia. Hello, Tism there saying hello. Charlie. Mum, I'm streaming. Mum, I'm trying to be famous. The important question is whether she's offering to bring snacks for James's little friends. And now we're allowed to stay over and watch a movie. Better have the NHS check that streaming, dear. Could be contagious. A sleepover stream. Enjoy the wicked guitar. Okay, yeah, we caught up.
I would love a sleepover stream.
Sleepover stream would be cute. Okay. Early hydrate, always good too. Thank you very much. And hello. So hello Kia, hello Tism, hello Moth Fox, hello Miguel, and hello Charlie. You're over there.
And new chatter.
And hello, Joaquin. First time chat there. Welcome on in. So, yeah, welcome on in. Thursday night. You alright, Charlie?
I'm waiting for you to mention something.
Is it actually better? Have you heard it? Okay, so, first thing to cover, because Charlie is very eager for me to cover it, we have fixed the microphone problem we have been having for the last couple of weeks. It is now a lot clearer. It is a lot better. The problem was...
Hang on, before you tell them.
Yeah?
Who found the solution?
You did. I'm going to explain all of that.
Ooh. Sorry, I get too excited.
I know. I'm going to explain all of that. So the problem was Microsoft, for some reason on Windows 11, add enhancements to the microphone, which don't enhance it at all. It makes it shit. But what had been happening is when I'd been looking it up, I'd been looking specifically for this microphone. Charlie had a look and just searched for Windows 11 microphone issues and found a video where a guy kind of went through the issue, mentioned it, and taught you how to fix it. So it required me to go into the settings, change the quality, take off the enhancements, take the volume down a touch. So yeah, thank you to Charlie for finding the solution and fixing that one.
Can I just sneak in?
Charlie gets a cheeky tug.
Yay! So the thing that annoyed me, I'm just going to pop in quickly before we start Baldurs Gate. So the thing that annoyed me was I looked at, like James said, I looked it up. I was just kind of like looking up, microphone, Windows 11 tech issues. And I found this one video by this guy. This guy isn't even like a tech guy. He's a project manager, and he seems to be the only person who's had like a decent video on what the problem was with the microphone. Yeah. Like even we went on his YouTube channel sort of going like, oh, I wonder what he actually does. And it was like, he's a project manager, and he's the guy who's had to make a bloody video about the fact that Microsoft has put some sort of weird enhancement thing on the microphones on Windows 11 that makes your microphone sound shit. Yeah. So, but yeah, I was honestly, I can't tell you, when me and James did that
we did a test last week,
We did a test last week, and the second I heard him, I came running in the living room, and I was like, we fixed it! It's fixed it! You sound exactly the same as you used to. And he was like, oh my god, are you serious? Has it fixed it? I was like,
it is amazing.
So... because it was frustrating, and it was one of those things that was stressing me and James out a bit, because it was that sort of thing of he's just bought a brand new laptop. Yeah. And now his microphone sounds crap, and we have no idea how to fix it. It was really like...
it was annoying.
It was one of those sort of things where we kind of thought, obviously it wasn't going to stop you streaming, but we were a bit like, do we need a new microphone? Yeah. Like, what are we going to have to do? And now it's like, no, just Microsoft being like, hey... we made things worse.
I was ready to go buy a new microphone, actually.
Well, that's what I mean.
But then it's good to know that it probably wouldn't have helped.
But yeah, so project manager, was he on The Apprentice? I mean, I don't know. Anyway, I did a good job.
You did it good.
I fixed. Well, I didn't fix the microphone. That lovely project manager man fixed the microphone, but I fixed the microphone. I was very proud of myself for that.
Right.
I just wanted to get praise before I go and basically spend the next hour watching you play Baldur's Gate and organise my trading cards.
Yes, you go do that.
See you later. Bye bye.
Bye. Does anyone like my t-shirt, by the way? I got it from Edinburgh Zoo.
Frog Detective back.
Frog Detective.
Oh, Hank needs to be... Wait,
Hank.
there you go. Hank's there now.
Right, so let's play it again. We're playing more Baldur's Gate, as we have been, because I bloody love this game. Ow.
Sorry, I'm moving that out of the way for you.
Oh, that's, oh, there we go. Why is the Elgar orb not working? Oh, that's not good. Of all the things to not work, the thing we use to play the games. There we go. Like the beard, it looks like you're getting ready for the fall and winter season. Thank you very much. This is the longest I've ever had a beard. I think it needs a little bit of sort of work. Just a little bit of tidying. But it is it's getting quite soft and nice. Tell you what, we'll go full fucking... We'll go full on. Let's get the hair out tonight as well. Get the hair out as well. There we go. I don't always wear my hair down, but let's do it. I can't believe how long my hair is. Oh, there's a man. So yeah, let me know what the audio is like with the... Oh! Miguel has subscribed with Prime. Thank you so much. That's really appreciated. Of course, it is the same month as my subiversary. Or streamiversary. So, we'll be doing that on Saturday. We'll be doing my streamiversary. Where did the TV remote go? There it is. Under my bum. Yeah, it's my streamiversary on Saturday, so I think Charlie is going to join me for it, but the plan is to... Oh, yeah, I forgot about the tug. The plan is to play Broken Sword for it, because Broken Sword's one of my favourite games of all time. They released an enhanced edition last year. Oh yeah, I forgot I had this move now. Do like that. So yeah, we're going to play a bit of Broken Sword. What I might do is I might see if I can even complete it on stream, because it's one of those games I kind of know inside out. So we'll see if it's one we could theoretically complete. But yeah, it's an all-time favourite. It's one of my comfort games, so I thought it'd be a fun one to do. Take it from me, ask Chive on camera if the beard is actually soft. Kiamus has varying opinions on mine. James's beard is very soft right now, thank you. So how have we all been anyway? How has your week been? How was your weekend? Did we all get up to much? Misrepresenting my opinion, I hated it when you let it grow for a year. Yeah, this is the longest I've had mine, but what I'm going to do at the weekend is I am going to give it a bit of a tidy. Blow Ilivara's horn. Wait. Let's tilt me down a little bit. Okay, so now we cut through here into the ice cave. But yeah, let me know how you've all been. What have you been up to? How was your weekend? What did you get up to? It's been, what have I been up to? So the weekend I was at my parents', which obviously is why we didn't stream on Saturday. What did I get up to while there? Not a lot, to be honest with you. I totally forgot to take anything with me for entertainment. So I was stuck watching a lot of sport. I watched a bit of Aussie Rules. The team I support in Aussie Rules, Collingwood, won. So that was good to see. I do like Aussie Rules football, actually. You sound like you're liking this game. I love this game so much. It's really, really good. We've been playing it for ages as well. Whoa, I don't like that. Don't like it when they throw rocks at me. Baldur's Gate is classic. Yeah, the weird thing is, I've never played the original Baldur's Gate. Like, the proper CRPG. Not played that one, but I would like to. I mean, I own it. Because I think everyone owns it by law now. Pretty much. But I am really enjoying this one. Like I said, not enjoying it as much when that happens. Whoa, there's 3 of them. Heard more about the CRPG than this one. Yeah, the CRPG is obviously touted as one of the greatest games of all time, and, you know, its sequels are equally as legendary. I mean, Baldur's Gate 3 took the gaming world by storm in the last couple of years, but this has always been... it's always been a console RPG that I've always heard has been very critically acclaimed, much beloved. I don't really know if there are many Baldur's Gate titles that have been kind of not critically acclaimed. I think... Do you know what? Actually, no, there was like a remake of this one that I think people weren't very keen on. But generally, they're pretty well acclaimed. Anyway, so at the weekend, like I say, at my parents'... Got to see some Australian rules football. Watched the England match, which was awful. Although I did hear England played much better on Tuesday.
Is that you said to me, I've just watched the England match. It was a game.
Yeah, the England match on Saturday was one of the matches that happened. There we go. But yeah, I mean, it's a deliciously simple premise for a game, this one. It's just classic hack and slash. My god, there's so many of these people. England played this weekend. Yeah, we played Andorra at the weekend. We won 2-0, I think it was, in a very unconvincing match. Like, it was lethargic. It just seemed like there was no oomph or effort at all put into it. And then we played again on Tuesday night against Serbia, and we won like 5-0. And it seemed like all the complaints that people had about the weekend's matches were gone. Like, the team really gelled, they dominated the match, played really well. So hopefully that is a bit of a turning point, because I know we've got this new manager now, and it's going to take time. That was only like his 4th match or something. Oh, and thank you for the hydrate floorball. Oh. At least the Lionesses are still ruling. Yeah, the Lionesses are doing fantastic. And the younger ones as well. The under-21 England team. Really, really bloody good. So it's always been that... Whoa. It's always been that little bit of a shame when the senior team haven't been able to kind of match that. But at the same time... Whoa, okay. So these are invisible. And they do quite a lot of damage. Might have to evaluate what we're going to do here. In fact, what I think I will do is do a cheeky recall, and we'll have a look at what we can do as far as items go. That Chloe Kelly's a wonder to look at playing. Yeah, the women's England team are so good. And it's really, really, it's lovely to see women's football in general starting to come into its own. Because it needs to. You know, it's opportunity. It's inspiring for, you know, a new generation of girls who are going to be brought up to see it. Right, let's get 6 rejuvenation potions and 9 healing potions. 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh.
Are you looking for anything in particular?
Have you found the gate yet? Not really.
Never will you see such fine steel as you will in this shop. Swords, axes, hammers, more than enough weapons for everyone.
Oh, what's that? Elven scale mail plus 2.
Right place,
and what do I have on at the moment? So if I got that Elven scale mail, not only would it do better for me in terms of how much I can withstand, but it'll also reduce the weight. Let's go for it then.
How can I help you?
Do. There we go. Oh god, I'm running around in the nude. Can't be having that. There we go, that'll do. I played a bit of manager mode in EAFC 25 of Arsenal, and the first thing I did was to hire her immediately. You know what, I need to get into an EAFC game again. I haven't played one in ages. I always get them. I hammer them for like a week, and then I stop playing. Right, these rings of protection. I've got +1 and +2. Let's see what you've got for me in that realm. I'm sorry this isn't the most exciting thing to see. A ring of protection +3. Okay. So what we can do, we'll sell that one. Make a bit of money back. Shouldn't the next one be coming out soon? Yes. In a couple of weeks, I think. There we go. Right, so we want 3 more healing potions and 2 more recalls.
Swords, axes, hammers.
2, 3, 1, 2. And let's 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go.
You've come to the right place, traveler.
Oh, and 14 to 44 for the short bow. And what have we got at the moment for ours? Okay, so let's sell the short bow and get that new one. And I've returned for my tumble dryer. Welcome back.
Are you looking for anything in particular?
Okay, so yeah, let's sell that one. And we will buy... Oh, I don't have enough gold for it. Wank! Okay. No, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, right? We'll come back to that. Because we'll get some more money. I can't wait to find out whose gate it is. It's gold. It's Baldurs! Thought that was pretty clear. It's Baldur's Gate. It belongs solely to him. Baldur's Gate. Baldy's Gate. It's a gate belonging to a Baldy. It's Patrick Stewart's gate. The gate for Ballfells. Now we need Longhair's gate. That'll be mine. That'll be the gate that belongs to me. Be like, this is my gate. It was made for me. Did you still have the receipts? Why am I not, like... Why am I not using my sword? Oh, shit. Oh, wank fest. Fuck. Oh, and this is with all of that stuff not done as well. Right, we'll just run around and get what we need done here. That's annoying. I should have fucking saved it after I finished doing all that shopping. Thing is, we can do a recall at any point, so we may as well just go for it. Jesus. I saw your black character in a bikini when you were changing her equipment. If this was Baldur's Gate 3, the stream would be in great danger. It bloody would, wouldn't it? That's a, That's a horny game. Is Baldur's Gate 3? Bloody hell, lads, come on. Come on. Right. Right. We have finally taken out all of them. Oh no, wait, there's one more. Right, now we're going to go save. Baldur's Gate 3 is a bi/pansexual person's nightmare. It really is. Right, so we'll save. Then we'll recall. I would finish if the third act wasn't kept together by duct tape and didn't take... Yeah, it's a huge bloody game. Like, 150 gig. It's mad to me how big games are. Right, we'll sell the scale mail, because we could do that. We'll sell the ring of protection. No, it's that one we want to sell, won't it? And we'll sell that. So... It was that one we wanted. That one we wanted.
If you feel the need to part with your gold, you've come to the right place, traveler.
We don't have enough to buy that.
How can I help you?
What we do want, however, we want 2 recall, 5 of them, and 13 of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 13 of these. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Suddenly I'm considering playing Baldur's Gate 3. It's a fantastic game by all accounts. Like I said, I haven't... it's not one I've personally played properly. But I do really want to. So, we'll equip that. We've got that up there. We will equip that there. Now we're back to where we were. Does he have a better shield?
Never will you see such fine steel as you will in this shop. Swords, axes, hammers. We have more than enough weapons for everyone.
Yeah, we'll leave it for now. For poor people like me who can't afford a high-end PC, I recommend Neverwinter Nights. That is one of the best recommendations you can give someone. Neverwinter Nights is absolutely bloody fantastic. And I would highly recommend everyone play it. It's so good. Now, I'm obviously not partnered with them or anything. I wish I was. But GOG is probably one of your best places if you ever want to play, like, old games. And get, like, the hold of the original Neverwinter Nights or the original Baldur's Gate 1 or 2. Or even more out there ones, like Icewind Dale, which is one I've always wanted to try. Oh, what's the other one? Planescape Torment. In fact, this laptop that I'm playing off of is full of old games. I'm almost buying the entire collection a second time on GOG. You can't go wrong with them. Pretty much my laptop is full of stuff from good old games. Well, GOG. It is like... As soon as I got the laptop, I just started getting stuff from GOG. Because I have loads of games on there anyway. But, you know, I've got like Caesar 3 on there, which is an old city builder I adored as a kid. Where you take on the form of like going through the burgeoning Roman Empire. And building little towns and cities. And what's really cool about it is it's got like 2 tracks to it. You can go down like a peaceful route if you want to. Or you can go down a more warlike route. And it gives you options before each mission. Like which ones you want to go for. Anyway, I've been playing the game with a mod called the Augustus mod. Which is a quality of life mod. It updates a few things, gives you additional options, allows you to tune the difficulty a little bit more. And it has really sort of transformed it. It's really good. It's a city build I definitely recommend getting. Forgot this game has a jump. What else have I been playing? So, the other week I completed Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. The point and click. I think I mentioned this last week, actually. But we got to the end of the game, and because of the nature of that one, there is a puzzle early in the game. Well, there's a location early in the game, the catacombs. And there's an inscription. And what happens is... So I'll pause it while I explain this. So there's an inscription in the catacombs, but if you don't find it, then later on in the game, it makes it harder for you to figure out which is the correct grail to get. Because there are 2 items in the game that tell you kind of what is the correct grail at the end point. You know... Oh, hold on. Hello? All fine. Thank you very much, Charlie, for the offer. What's GOG? GOG.com, Tism. It is a website. GOG stands for Good Old Games. Or did stand for Good Old Games. But what they are a retailer for old games, really. Retro games. But they also do newer stuff. They are owned by CD Projekt Red, who are the people behind Cyberpunk and The Witcher. Just in case you had any questions about their legitimacy. But they sell their games DRM free. They are all kind of like got back-end enhancements so that they'll run naturally on modern platforms. So if a game was released, like say you want to play the very original Duke Nukem that came out on MS-DOS, it is literally just to download, the install, run the game. It has DOSBox already kind of catered for and just runs the game. So that's what GOG is. It's a website for buying old games. Hit me up on I was about to say Slack. Not Slack, Discord. But yeah. I use them frequently because their games they also have like good sales on as well. But yeah, I've been playing... Oh yeah, I was talking about Indiana Jones, wasn't I? So yeah, there's a... So up in the film, at the end of the film, he has the option of the Grail, doesn't he? And it's the famous bit, spoiler warning for God knows how old. But it's the famous bit where it's like the older Grail, because it's the son of, you know, the cup of a carpenter. Well, in the game, you have 8 Grails at that section. To find the correct one, you have to find an inscription in the catacombs, and you have to find a painting in the Nazi castle. The inscription will point to a passage in the physical Grail diary that you got with the game. Now, when you buy the game on Steam or GOG, you get a scan of the Grail diary so you can find the passage. And when you go to the Nazi castle, you can find a painting that depicts the Grail that'll tell you whether it's glowing or not. So the passage will tell you 2 Grails. One was glowing, one isn't, and then the painting will tell you which one was glowing, whether it's glowing or not. So when you get to the Grail at the end, you can go, oh, it's that one. And it's really cool. Except the problem is, you can miss both of those items. So when you get to it, it becomes trial and error. For me, I'd found the painting, but I didn't find the inscription. So that kind of, it was 1 in 4. And Charlie can attest to the fact that I was just kind of sat there going, died again. Oh shit, they hit, everything hits hard in here. But yeah, very, very good point and click. Not as good as Fate of Atlantis, I will say. Jesus. Oh my god. Yeah, not as good as Fate of Atlantis. Does this game have any illusion of choice? Is it... What? Baldur's Gate? Well, you get different character classes. But it is pretty much just a hack and slash, yeah. Yeah, this is just a very typical console hack and slash, Miguel. It's not like... There's no real deep mechanics here. One of its main draws is that it was actually like a couch co-op game. No dialogue. No. Oh, God. Well, there's a giant man, though. No, unfortunately there was very little in the way of like actual RPG mechanics in this one. It was very much built to be a console Diablo-like. And you got to think this came out in early 2000s, so the gaming world, the console world was not ready for massive dialogue trees and all that yet. I mean, I'm sure there were some games that had all of that. Let's do a recall and go back. Because we need to stock up again, because we have been taking some heavy damage.
If you feel the need to part with your gold, you've come to the right place, traveler.
Still looks cool, Diablo indeed. That is pretty much what it is. That was the draw. And like I say, it had the co-op element to it, which really helped. Five of each, it looks like.
Are you looking for anything in particular?
Let's have a look, actually. What does my sword do? 4 of 15 for the sword. What can I afford? Can't afford that.
Never will you see such fine steel.
Ooh, I can afford that though. 8 to 30. I mean, that's completely done in my money, but... we got a little bit of money back. So yeah, I completed Last Crusade. Then I have started playing Beneath a Steel Sky. Which I think is free on GOG actually. But Beneath a Steel Sky is by the people who would make the game we're going to be playing on Saturday. Broken Sword. It was early 90s. And it featured Dave Gibbons did some of the artwork. I think it's Dave Gibbons. The guy who did Watchmen. But, you know, did the artwork for Watchmen. Obviously, Alan Moore wrote it. Unrelated, but I've been feeling very nostalgic about old Source games. Oh, for anyone in particular? Half-Life 2 and Counter-Strike. You cannot go wrong with Half-Life 2. Such a good game. It's one I've been wanting to replay for the longest time. God. Spider Central in here. Counter-Strike, I used to play Counter-Strike quite a bit when I was younger, in my teens. I was part of a Counter-Strike clan, actually. Lad. Why is there an absolute lad attacking me? I've explored the newly added workshop levels for Half-Life 2. A lot of stuff to kill the nostalgia. Phase_James. It was worse than that. The clan I was in was called British Born and Bred, which makes it sound like I was part of some fucking nationalist far-right movement. Oh shit. Although they wrote it as Bebab. We actually did play in the Enemy Down leagues for a time. I think we played in like the second division. We managed to get to the second division. Because the way it would work is you started off in like the third division, you would play like weekly games. And you could get promoted. So we did actually get promoted to second division. But it was kind of second division required like such a massive step up in skill. And I just wasn't a fan of putting in that sort of training or time. It just wasn't my bag. I never even managed to play online Counter-Strike just against bots. I was touring at the time. I wish I got the golden age of Half-Life modding though. I mean, I was never really in the modding communities, but there was something special in that early 2000s period when it was like all these mods were springing up for different games and you saw it all. I mean, that's how I got my start doing video game stuff. Like, online was through modding communities. It was the Grand Theft Auto modding scene that I was part of. I had one of the first mods for Grand Theft Auto 3. It was this really shitty looking McDonald's texture swap in the red light district. But it was cool. It was cool to see every day someone come up with something new and fat, because all you had was like this IMG swap tool at the time. So it would load up the it could load up the file, like the texture package, and show you every like texture in the game. Hello, Mixed Sauce. Speaking of people in modern games, that's one of the people I used to learn how to do a lot of modding and older game dev stuff with, is Mixed Sauce Studio. Yeah, you had like this IMG swap thing, so it would load the TXT file, and it had all of the like textures in there, and you could extract the texture and load in and swap it for the new one. But you had to kind of figure out what correlated with what. So we managed to find the one shop in the red light district to sort of test the initial texture swap, and it was a shop in the red light district. So the first one was just a basic Starbucks, and then I did a McDonald's. Not the most exciting stuff in the world, but from there on it was like finding out which texture correlated to which part of the game. So, you know, eventually we found like the car dealerships, we found the supermarket, the, you know, car washes and all that. So it was really neat. It was cool to be part of that. And then it was, you know, you moved on finding the vehicles and swapping, like, you know, obviously people did like realism mods, so swapped the police car decals for real world stuff. Hey, I'm not that old. Neither am I. You're only as old as you feel, and I feel 160. Where the fuck did that other one come from? He wasn't there a minute ago.
My power's too weak.
But yeah, it was a cool time, like, for that sort of thing. And I remember trying different sort of modding tools for different games. Like, obviously, things like Star Trek Voyager Elite Force being built on the Quake engine. You had, like, the Quake editors you could use. And they made the editors and that so easy to get hold of, and had all the documentation and tutorials and that. I think there's more curiosity about modding, but coding and rendering and knowledge is way too alien. I mean, here's the thing. You might not be into coding, but nowadays, and even back then, there were so many options if you didn't necessarily want to do coding or whatever. It's not just about learning a code. That's why, you know, there's 3D modelling, there's level design, there's voice acting. You know, my friend Casey, they learned how to mod other stuff as well. But they modded via doing voice replacements, and now they're a fully fledged voice actor. But now tools are so much better and easier. You've got, you know, loads of free-to-use tools out there. You've got access to loads of documentation. You know, Unreal Engine's free. Unity is free. You can get RPG Maker on Steam, really readily available, and that's a great tool. I love myself some RPG Maker. There's things like Godot. Yeah, visual coding, like Floorball's mentioning. And don't let, like, people, you know, put you off when it comes to things like visual coding, because you do get a lot of, like, snobbery about it for some reason. Oh shit, he's gonna kill me. Visual coding, so RPG Maker, yeah. So visual coding, I don't know how really to explain it, but it's kind of making use of drag and drop interfaces rather than by hand. It is kind of like a hard one to explain. But yeah, like Scratch, if you look that up. But Unreal makes a big use of it with its various systems, because Unreal advertises itself as being for animators as well. So it allows animators to jump in and prototype and do things quickly. So it'll be, instead of like coding yourself, like how to move a unit, it'll be, you know, you click and drag or whatever.
Swords, axes, hammers. We have more than enough weapons for everyone.
Yeah, building blocks are connected with logic nodes. That's the best way of saying it, yeah.
If you feel the need to part with your gold, you've come to the right place, traveler. How can I help you?
But there's all sorts of resources and, like I say, out there for people. And like I was saying, you use specific software for that. Yeah, but Unreal Engine is free to download and has all of that in there. Unity is free to download and has all of that. RPG Maker is a paid-for download, but that's on Steam and you can download that. There's Godot as well, but I don't know much about Godot. But you might have to wait for that one. That's a literary joke. And there's also things like RenPy for visual novels. Godot rocks. I might have to, if I would trust Mixer Studio on a lot of this stuff, because I know he's used Godot, and I know he's done quite a lot of hobby game dev. He's a lot smarter than me when it comes to this sort of stuff, because it's pronounced Godot. Is it really? But yeah, I mean, you know my job, I'm a production coordinator. I have a degree in programming, but I've always maintained I'm not a very good programmer. But I'm very good at the visual side of things and the planning. And visual coding is really useful for that. And like I say, there's a lot of people out there who might have a bit of a stick up their arse about that sort of thing. Oh, that's not real programming, it's not this, it's not that. Don't let them put you off. Go for it, find the routes that are easiest for you, and have fun creating. Because that's what it's all about when it comes to game dev. Have fun creating what you want to create. Probably just people that use... Yeah, I mean, there are people who have, like, a certain... It has to be this way, or it's not very good, and... There are arguments for the traditional method, for... You know, there are even arguments, like, for why people might still use assembly. because it's about, you know, what layers are between you and the optimal code, obviously. But at the end of the day, if you can get a working game that you're having fun with, or other people having fun with, then go for it. Because the thing is, it's better to create, because they are sadists, it's better to create something than be a miserable bastard and not create anything. Because I used to deal with people like that. I used to know people like that who would go on and on about, no, these are the rules of how to create something, and this is what you should do, and this is what you shouldn't do. And they would never create anything. Isn't assembly used for, like, low-level programming? Yeah. I believe so. The only thing I would say, and I'm not gonna soapbox on it or anything, don't use generative AI. Don't use ChatGPT, don't use anything like that, because as we know, not only does it have a negative impact on the environment, it also takes from stolen databases. If you need graphics, make stickmen. Make it quirky. And makes it look less professional, yes. But yeah, I would urge anyone who wants to create something to just try and create. And you are going to be rubbish at it to start with. Of course you are. But have fun creating. Go and, if you have a musical instrument you haven't touched for a while, go pick it up after the stream and strum a few chords. If you've got a writing project you want to work on, go and put pen to paper and jot down some ideas. Work on that drawing you wanted to be working on. Be creative, because being creative is fun and we need more creative people. Why am I getting so philosophical? I really need to get back to my RPG Maker project. I started one last year that was like really silly called Lad Quest. And I need to get back to it because it was really fun to make. Programming community is full of old habits die hard. We finally got print in the standard library for C++ in 2025. You know better than a lot of people how you got caught up in what other people thought and forgot to enjoy creating, even if no one's like, that's it. I mean, look at the evolution of the videos I make. I did get a bit upset at some points about videos not doing very well, but I just enjoy the process of making them. C++ is still in use. I learned that in 1999. Yeah, very much so. It's still like the standard kind of programming language, isn't it? I mean, C#'s kind of risen up a little bit, but I would say ++ is still... I mean, they keep on updating ++ and bringing out new versions of it, though. A hydrate, a dragon... Well... Yeah, plus C++ still as unsafe as ever. Oh god. Oh, it's raining. It's snowing. Oh, this is like fighting Caligo on Night Rain. Sort of. Love that you can make it as performant as you possibly can, but gotta be careful with everything. Do you know, one of the reasons I wasn't very good at programming, I'm alright. I haven't done it in many years, so I've probably lost a lot of my ability. Obviously I've got my degree in it, and I understand the fundamentals. I could never get the hang of pointers in C++ and the sort of memory usage. I never knew when to use a pointer and when not to. It's the beard and hair, it makes you very sage-like and philosophical. All I remember is looking for missing semicolons. Oh my god, yes. Oh, took it down by quite a bit. You can pry my semicolons from my cold dead hands. Oh shit. Oh no! Wow. Okay, do not get in the way of that then. Oh, that was going really well as well there. So do not get in the way of the do not get in the way of its ice breath. I think it's become decent enough to be valid for mundane tasks. Problem arises if you start asking it to write stuff you don't understand. Vibe coders. It depends. I mean, generative, no. But there are arguments for automation and checking. I guess. Like you say, having something... But then that's... Is that AI? You know, that's sort of one of the questions you got to ask yourself. Is it AI if it's used for check? I mean, I suppose theoretically it is. I studied quite a bit of cybersec during 1 year. Not a field I know too much about. Right, we got it down to about half health. Let's be careful. Autofill was a thing before AIs became a thing, so good point. Almost got a job in South, but they asked me to work at graveyard shift after K. Ah, fair enough. I mean, the thing is, though, is you've got things like Visual Assist and that, which will help in that regard as well. So tools to help programming aren't exactly a new thing, because Visual Assist is incredibly useful. It adds like a lot of really neat things to Visual Studio. Right, he's going up, he's going up. Oh. We're almost there. He's got like a quarter of his health left. Oh god, look at the blood effects on him. I mean, it's primitive, but I think that's him done. And we will level up. Oh, that'll do. We'll improve the chain lightning. Interested to see how the trend continues. So far, the amount of security issues and vibe code apps is not looking promising. Oh, we're on to Act 3! Bloody hell. I wasn't quite expecting that. The T app thing comes to me from recent times. Don't know that one. Right, how long we got left? We got 15 minutes left. I wasn't expecting to get onto Act 3. Oh, here we go. Oh, this is nice. I'm enjoying this. It actually gives me a lot more power with the lightning. It's basically an app where women would discuss men they've dated or whatever and warn others or such. Not exactly my app of the year. Oh. Oh yeah, I do remember hearing about that. Look at this. I love the way the lightning's just slicing through them now. So in the top in question, the users would probably prefer to have their personal information. Yeah. No, absolutely. I imagine they would. Kind of the sort of thing you definitely want to have your information secure in that. So we'll get... What we'll do, we'll keep playing. And we'll get to the next save point, I think. And then we'll wrap up for the evening. We'll go raid Mr. Trot. Mr. Odd Trot. Skellington, man. Tell me your plan. Probably to make a flan, for you are the skeleton man. I don't know why skeleton man would make a flan, actually. It'd be useless to him. Because skeletons don't eat. Oh, fuck, it's the rest of the Funny Bones family. Loved Funny Bones as a kid. Just a chill little book. It's Baker's choice. I'll go for Mr. Trot's. Because he hasn't streamed for a while. Baker Street. Oh no. Oh. Wait, give me a moment. Ooh. Banana la la. Log 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 log. 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 Log 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 log. Ian Brazil's an app that did that, raised huge controversy. A famous influencer made a whole fake company from a fake app that did the same, but for men to review women only for laughs. Bloody hell! I do remember the app being mentioned. I understand it completely why that sort of thing is necessary. Let me find the lyrics to Baker Street. You forget that there's lyrics to Baker Street because all you remember from it is the fucking class saxophone solo. Like one of the most iconic sax moments. The rest of the song isn't actually that great, I don't think. Oh, here we go. Oh, I'm back now. Oh, new do. Old Man Dialogue. Oh, that's my name. Old Man Dialogue, here to sing you a song. Oh, logging your way down on Baker Street. Oh, log in your pants. Oh, and dead on your feet. Oh, another crazy day. Oh, you drink the night away. Oh, and you forget about everything except for the log. Ooh. Oh, the city log. Oh, it makes you feel so cold. Oh, it's got so many logs. Oh, but it's got no soul, and it's taken you so long to find out. Your log was wrong. Oh, the swamp monsters. When you thought it held everything. Oh, you used to think that it was so easy. Oh, you used to say, oh, right, loving a log was so easy. Oh, but you're trying. Oh, you're trying now. But log. Log. How did that become a thing? Why is that a thing? Enthusiastic Old Man Dialogue. He enjoys a bit of Jerry Rafferty. There's Old Man Dialogue. I don't know anyone who's a fan of Jerry Rafferty. I've never heard anyone turn around to me and go, I really like Jerry Rafferty. I mean, maybe people do. I don't want to spend the stream slagging off Jerry Rafferty for some reason, because it's a banger of a song. I mean, I can hardly talk, can I? My favourite singer's Meatloaf. Can't imagine many people out there who count Meatloaf as their favourite singer. Yeah, in 10 years' time, that's going to be so hard to explain to children, isn't it? Who's your favourite singer? Like a fat bloke called Meatloaf. Why is he called Meatloaf? He's fucking fat, wasn't he? Wouldn't say that to a kid, because, I don't like swear in front of children, but... Don't ignore me roasting you. I'm glad Old Man Dialogue told me he's here again, otherwise I wouldn't have known. Look, all of my characters have to announce themselves. Now that is a saxophone moment from Tugs. Meatloaf, something to listen to after a late night scran. Yeah. Hey, look, right? Battle of Hell 2 is the greatest album of all time. Every time I listen to that album, I find something new to appreciate. It is so good. But that's not time to talk about Meatloaf right now, because we are going to wrap up the stream. So let's get back to webcam only view. There I am. Get the cheeky background music going. Gary Logatree. Oh no. Jerry Logatree, sorry. Thank you all so much for popping along this evening. As always, it's super appreciated. We will be back on Saturday for the Streamiversary, so do pop along for that. It won't be as packed as the last 2 years have been, but it is going to be one where we're going to play through a game that means a lot, and we'll see if Charlie wants to pop along for it as well. Because I always like having Charlie. I like having Charlie on stream anyway, because it's good fun to have her on, but obviously I like to have her on for the Streamiversaries at least, because, you know, without her these streams wouldn't happen. And she does all the artwork for them and that. So where am I? We are also trying Kit Kats. Yes, we are going to try Kit Kats. So this weekend, yeah, we got the Broken Sword stream, and I'm going to be recording finally this weekend. We're going to finally record the 50 Cent video, so expect that next week. Anyway, let's go raid Odd Trots, go say hello to him, and yeah, I'll see you again on Saturday. Have a lovely time, everyone. Thank you so much for popping along. Enjoy the rest of your week. Goodbye.